We are literally sitting in front of our 6 TVs outside of the studio because it's opening day and my team isn't even playing, but I've put a few $1,000s on this sport that I know nothing about, and the Cubs just win. There is a quick $1,000. I love baseball. I love baseball. I have no idea. I think I'm going to be undefeated. I've decided I think I'm just going to go undefeated this year. If the Mets pull this off against the Cardinals, I think gambling on baseball is the only way the sport's tolerable. I honestly believe that is the case. I've
been glued to every inning of each of these games. I haven't done that since I was like 12.
I don't know how you guys have done it. I tried to watch, like, even the ones I bet a lot of money on. I watched the first 2 innings. I saw the whole little thingy-dingy, and then I had to go do some stuff and come back, and I caught it at the end. It's incredible.
I've been trying to tell you since we started this that gambling is the best thing in the world that makes everything watchable.
It is because you have a horse in the race. You know what I mean? By the way, I'm not a big baseball guy. They've been wearing these like dirt bike helmets that have like I think an earpiece in it that go all the way down their face when they're batting. That's a gangster move, by the way.
The jaw protector?
Yeah, I need to do that whenever I am baseballing on the June 21st.
You have a strong jaw.
Yeah, but if
bounce off your jaw the ball.
Yeah, but if you're going against a righty here and I charge the plate, if he throws a right, I'm covered. You know what I mean? If we're playing against a lefty pitcher and I charge the plate, you're still open for the left hook there. But look, if I fight the pitcher with that jaw protector thing down my entire left cheek, which this character does with the good dreads here, that's a block.
People forget major cause of concussions, blows to the jaw.
That's your button. That's the button, is it not? That is the button. Like if I'm going to get in a fight in baseball with the pitcher, which I assume might happen while I'm batting. I mean, let's not give away anything here, but let's just assume.
Are we saying that there's a strong possibility you rush the mound?
Yeah, I'm probably going to charge the mound at G21st if I had to guess. I mean, if the guy backs me off the plate, I got to do what I got to do.
You going to crowd the plate?
For sure. I want to get on base. Hit me. I don't care. Let's go. Get me on there. But if you're disrespectful, like I've been pitching in the office here. Ty Schmidt's got a hose, by the way. Producer Ty Schmidt has a absolute hose. He's throwing these hockey balls around just with cutters and breaking balls and all this nonsense. And we turned into BP here, and I've just been pegging people, just mowing people down. Just mowing them down.
We do need to get you in the cages or in front of some live pitching before your debut, just to get you comfortable.
Todd, I've already been in front of live pitching. Tell him that Indians game.
Dude, I mean, he hit, an 87 mile an hour slider?
Excuse me. I don't know if you know what that is. I don't know what it is, but I know it dipped off the thing. It dipped off the plate there.
No, I was thoroughly impressed with that, but I'm saying, like, if you want to go yard.
I do.
We're going to have to get you comfortable in the box.
We all celebrated when a guy we didn't know hit a ball out of the park. It's like I always viewed punting as a home run derby. That's what punting is. So when I go out there, it's a home run derby. I'm trying to hit it as hard as I can. But there can't be much better feeling than stepping up there with a wooden stick, somebody hucking a bullet at you, and taking that thing out of the damn park. I don't think there has to be a better feeling. I need to do it. I'm just going to work on getting contact first, though.
I'm telling you, when I went yard in softball, it was one of the greatest days of my life.
How did it feel? Pretty good?
It felt great. They told me not to run the bases. I said, eat a dick. I'm running the bases. I'm not going to trot.
I'm going to trot around the whole damn place.
Have some class for the sport.
Did the other team low-five you while you ran by?
No, they all got a good laugh when I yelled out, eat a dick, I'm running the bases,
though. Sir, just go back to your dugout, please. Yeah, we'll count the run. Eat a dick. I'm running these bases. And they all laughed, but no little low fives or anything like that.
That's wild that they told you not to run the bases. Like, you're not going to.
Softball's a lazy game.
Like, you're not going to trot around the bases.
They don't want to turn it into a game where you have to exert energy, because then everybody would start doing that.
The home run king of that softball league is the one that made that rule, by the way. He was like, listen, when I hit him, just give it. I don't want to run anymore. This is getting to the point. It's getting to the point where I'm sick of running.
Those chin guards on the helmet are outrageous. Would you think you'd rather take a 90-mile-an-hour fastball to the chin, or like have Matt Mitrione just rear back and punch you in the chin.
I'll take the fucking fastball.
Give me the fastball.
I think so too.
Mostly because it's like the fastball doesn't have the hurricane behind it. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, it's going to be more superficial injury.
there's no soul behind it. You know what I mean? Like Matt Matrione's hurricane of positivity that comes into every room he walks into.
Yeah.
That's behind the punch as well.
Yeah,
So
like
it's
you're going to get a swelling and maybe a cut from the baseball. You're going to lose years of memories if Mitrione hits you.
Well, and you have to talk to Matrione again. You know, you don't have to talk to that baseball ever again.
Yep, that baseball doesn't want to hang out.
That baseball doesn't want to walk into the office and hang out. That baseball is not going to be a heavyweight champ.
Our one childhood friend broke his jaw and fucked up his jaw forever by getting hit in the face with a baseball.
Who?
Lived down the street from you.
I gotta follow.
Really?
Yeah.
Jason.
I didn't know that was from a baseball.
Yeah.
Baseball can do some damage, huh?
Did you guys go over on this game?
Yeah, we went over Yankees Toronto, and I never felt more like a degenerate in my life than betting an over of a baseball game.
I got Yankees money line.
Who's the big black guy that's in all the movies? He has razor bumps all the time and a little bit of sweat on his upper lip in every movie. He has a lazy eye.
You mean Zeus?
Morgan Freeman.
Forrest Whitaker.
Oh, he's a good lazy eye.
He
He's in a lot
does
of
everything
movies.
you just said, by the way.
It's totally true.
You know
I think
Phenomenon?
his goes in.
Yeah, yeah.
Phenomenon's one of my favorite movies of all time.
Yeah. Did you notice he always had a little bit of sweat on his upper
Yeah,
lip for some
he
reason?
did.
You're like,
He's
did somebody wipe that?
By the way, let him leave the hospital, bro.
Yeah,
Let
what are
him
you
go
doing?
live. Have you ever seen Phenomenon?
Nah.
Oh, great movie.
He's a really good actor, but he doesn't get enough credit because of his fucking eye.
I love this fucking Who's Seen What More Go that goes on.
Phenomenon's a really good movie.
Great
Make you
movie.
cry at the end. There's another movie make you
One
cry.
of John
Like John
Travolta's
Q?
best roles.
Yeah, John Q made me cry too, for sure. And Ferdinand. What do you got, Phipps?
Did you cry at the end of Hardball?
No, I didn't make it to the end.
What about
I'm out.
Really?
what about Braveheart?
I got it. I watched it. I know G Baby. I know the whole situation, but I did notice what was coming. I saw what was coming. Was a heartbreak.
What
was
about
coming.
The Patriot?
I don't think I've ever seen a Baby.
Braveheart? Oh, you haven't seen The Patriot, huh?
No, I've seen Braveheart.
Some Mel Gibson classic.
Mel Gibson is a little teary.
Wow.
Mel Gibson's Jesus Christ too, wasn't he at one point?
Yeah.
He made the movie, yeah.
And then he was
Yeah.
on film saying some very terrible things.
The Passion of the
Yeah.
Christ, that one?
Then his ex-lady caught him slipping on some audio clips.
Jesus Christ.
But he's back doing B and C movies.
Superstar.
Hey, what about Braveheart?
I've seen Braveheart.
Did you cry at the end?
They'll never take our freedom. I've seen that entire movie not only just once as a like watching it myself, but like scattered throughout highlight films throughout all of my football career. I've seen just Braveheart clips just dropped in there out of nowhere. Random white guy, half his face painted blue. Let's go.
That's day one coaching stuff.
Day
Yeah.
one.
I think I'm due for a good cry soon.
Ferdinand.
Because I almost cried the other night when Michael Gary Scott got engaged to Holly. Tell you what, that's a real tear-jerking scene if you've never seen it.
That's
No.
from The Office.
Yeah.
Is his middle name Gary?
Yeah, Michael Gary Scott.
So you just had to go one step past Michael Scott.
Yeah.
Dude, watch Armageddon. It was on last night. I cry every fucking time.
I also get a boner when he's playing with animal crackers on her. So that's a real mixed bag of emotions, that movie.
The dumbest dude on earth.
Scariest environment imaginable. That's all you had to say.
Dumbest.
Scariest environment imaginable.
New York Mets about to win another $500 for the kid. Strike. He's out.
Oh, yeah.
One.
Oh, deep ball for the Yankee.
Bye-bye.
Let's go.
Stan goes deep first at bat.
Who was that?
Giancarlo Stanton.
Of course it is.
Told you that's just,
Of course it is.
he is absolutely fucking yoked.
Look at how jacked this guy is.
6.5 more runs, boys.
Ty, what'd they pay him?
They just took his contract from the Marlins, but it's like 13 years, $325 million.
Oh man.
How
that
happy
body's
is he?
natural. He takes nothing to enhance that at all.
$300 million to do what he just did.
How do you feel about him changing his name in the middle of his career?
What was his name?
It was Mike Stanton. Yeah, I didn't like it when he did it, but he's a Yankee now, so go Bombers.
His name was Mike Stanton. Like fuck.
Yeah.
Freaking. There's another one. Like just
Cash.
like cousin Mike. Like just like hey, look at Mike down the road. And
To
now his name
Giancarlo.
is Giancarlo.
Yeah.
How's that happen?
I mean, he doesn't look like a Mike. He looks like a
Fucking
Giancarlo.
traps. Like he literally trapped somebody in there.
Did he just
The fact that him
don't
and
even
Judge are on the
try
same
to
team.
get by me or I will trap you? But the how do you just pick the name Giancarlo?
Who
Maybe his
fucking-
great grandpa.
That wasn't even related. Like that's on his.
I'm sure there's
original
a story
first name,
behind
like
it.
Frank. You know, it's
Here,
not
let
like
me
a
look real
Frank
quick.
situation.
I thought that was his original first name, and he went with Mike to be like American, and then just dropped it.
That's what I'm wondering. Because if that's the case, I'm all in on it. If he's going back to,
I guarantee that's what happened.
so he's comfy. He's comfy now. He's
Yeah.
like, hey, listen, I'm big dick around here. I'll go back to my real name, and everybody can just suck on it. 1 mic, 2 mic, 3 mics, 4.
Well, until you get big, when your name's that long, they're like, look, that's a lot of extra money to put that many letters on the back of your jersey. They won't invest in it. Once you start doing well.
What movie was that where the person showed up in the island there in New York, and he said his name, and then he said, nope, now you're Smith or something like that. It was a movie, an immigrant movie.
Gangs of New York.
Like when when people showed up in America, they're like, where are you from? Deutschland. They're like, nope, Germany. Got it.
Corleone.
Yeah, and they just change people's
Oh
names.
yeah, they change people's last names all the time.
just showed up. Hi, my name is.
Where are you from?
So his given
Corleone.
name.
You are Don Corleone.
Yeah, that's exact.
Yeah.
Like, it was wild how we were just forcing people. By we, by the way, I was probably still in Ireland, but you get it. We're just changing people's names. Like, yep, this is what you are now. What was his original name, Diggs?
His real name is Giancarlo Cruz Michael Stanton.
That's a lot of names.
He just was called Mike for some reason all
You know what
growing
they say?
up.
It takes a village, though. I bet you that's like the neighbors' names and the family's names all coming together.
Probably.
What do you want to call him? I want to call him G.
Oh, he's safe.
What do you want to call him? Ian. What do you want to call him? Carlo. How about you? Cruz. What about you? Mike.
How about
we can't
Ian?
agree on anything. Let's put them all together. Giancarlo Cruz, Mike.
Pat, did you end up taking anything in this KC White Sox game?
No, somebody told me the White Sox were a lock. I did not take them because everybody in the room started yelling at me. I don't know. Everybody's wearing these dirt bike helmets. Literally, everybody's wearing the dirt bike.
Not him.
Yeah.
Except for the old dumb white guys. Unbelievable.
Well, that's a very new thing. It's much newer. It's not league wide. It's just like some guys probably been hit or they got a soft ass skull or something.
Oh, it's like a concussion helmet. So you've
Yeah.
taken a lick there before, and then you qualify for the chin
Oh, a
guard.
little CTE helmet. We like
There
a
it
good
is.
CTE
Mets by
helmet, don't we?
5.
Oh, Mets W.
Guys,
2-0 in the season, boys.
It's just it's not CTE in baseball you have to worry about. It's TMJ, jaw injuries. You know what TMJ is?
no.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
I'm
Where
with
am
you,
I?
Todd.
What is TMJ?
TMJ.
About sucking
It's
dick.
it's the thing where everybody's jaw clicks. There's like a million street level jokes about TMJ. Nobody knows these.
It's
thought
called
I
lockjaw where I come from.
By the way, I
Braves
woke
game
up
on
with
TV?
lockjaw this morning because
Oh, yeah, I bet you did.
I was
No.
in jail. I was in jail last night in my dream, and I do believe I had to do some favors so I didn't die.
Your shit locked up.
My whole jaw hurt this morning.
But you were really grinding
I had
in your
T-
sleep,
I
so you
had T-
actually woke up
yes,
with lockjaw.
I had TMJ. Like, my shit hurts. There's another swear. For the swear jar, by the way, the GoFundMe is up and running. Barstool Radio account has tweeted it out. I've retweeted it. Go check it out. We're going to redo a guy with muscular dystrophy. His name's Jason. Good guy. His whole bedroom. We got graphic designers sending in stuff. A flooring company now is offering up things. We're going to make this the best room in history because he's bedridden, but neither here nor there. I'll stop swearing before NXT TakeOver pre-show next weekend. I woke up with lockjaw, I think, and I was very worried about me. And I started remembering the dream that I had, and bang, bang, bing, boom, bing, da boom.
What was your move? Did you go get an ice pack?
No, I just powered through it. I mean, I ain't never had one of these little dick sucking jaw situations before. I ain't never had one of these dreams before. It's obviously that's what happened now. I was stressed in my dream last night.
You've never done ecstasy and chewed too much gum?
Nope.
I was just grinding that shit for fucking 6 hours.
The first 2 weeks of doing Serious and podcasts, I thought my jaw was just gonna fall off there. I started getting cramps. I was like, this isn't the job for me. I knew it. And then it kind of went away. But now this morning, it was just, I don't know what I did in my dream. I got framed for murder in my dream. Then I think I end up in jail in my dream. And then right before they tell me I'm innocent or guilty, I wake up. So I still don't know if Dream Me killed somebody or not. It's
Who'd you
wild.
turn to for legal advice whenever you first found out you had charges in your dream?
I got a public defendant. Because
Defendant's not good.
because I had a
Oh,
real
shit.
conversation with the
'Cause
public
in your
defendant.
dream you're poor.
Yeah, so no, it was because I didn't have a phone. So I was out in the middle of nowhere. It was like a tiny little town. And the public defendant, I actually told the public defendant that I know how terrible he is. Like, I know that you're terrible, and I know I'm in a bad spot. That's like a real conversation me and the public defendant had. And then he was like actually offended. I'm like, oh. Now I'm offending the public defendant. I'm in a bad spot.
Did you tell him you were going to defend yourself?
Yeah, I did do some defending of me in court, by the way. At one moment, I was walking in front of the judge about something. I have no idea what it was, but I know it was a tough crowd. He wasn't feeling it.
Did you file any motions in your dream?
No, I did a objection, though.
You did?
I did an objection because they said since I was the only person in town and then somebody who wasn't in the town was testifying, and they said, well, you had to do it. And I said, objection. This person was not even here. This person wasn't even here.
Hearsay.
I got yelled at by my public defendant and the judge in my dream. It was a bad spot.
Nice.
Yeah. By the way, I was
you
in a
had a rough day at
motorcycle
court.
rolling through a town with no name. Saw a dead guy at a gas station. I call the police. All of a sudden, I'm suspect number one. Todd, that's how it goes, I guess.
Absolutely. You're the only other guy around? Yeah, you're suspect number one.
So in dream murders, that's the way it goes.
Yeah,
Huh?
they start building the case to just
They
that
did.
one theory.
They did.
Make all the evidence apply that you did it, yeah.
They were stacking it against me.
Right.
Yeah, they were like, well, what did you do earlier today? I'm like, I don't remember.
Yeah. They're like, look, if we don't prove it this guy's guilty, we're going to have to do a lot more work.
Your whole situation that you dream of is eerily similar to The Night Of, a show that premiered on HBO last year.
Really?
You should give it it's very similar.
Freaked me out, man.
He was also gave a
I don't know
public
if I can
defender.
suck another dick in jail. I don't know if I'm gonna watch that.
Well, but also don't forget. Maybe you're just getting started. Maybe you're just.
What if that was episode 1? You're saying? What if last night was what if last night was the pilot?
Yeah.
And then tonight I'm gonna go to bed and it's like we're back in court and it's guilty. I'm like, I'd like to file a motion to appeal.
Sucking more dicks.
Unbelievable.
Next thing you know, episode 3, you're 5-6 dicks in.
I'm gonna have this thing wired shut for Dream Me. It's gonna be a bad day.
And then you become Bane. Oh, shit! Prequel.
Wow.
You just fucking wrote.
That's
prequel
why
to-
Bane had that mask. He had sucked too many dicks.
Yeah, his jaw got wired shut.
Got TMJ.
I can't believe this is.
And cut all this.
I cannot believe this is happening to me right now. I can't believe this is what my life is coming.
Hey, how's your fucking ventriloquist skills, Pat? Hey, going along with some puppets.
I'm gonna be honest though. I haven't been that excited to wake up in a long, long time. Like I woke up like jacked. Like I was happy, skipping around. I was like, thank God I'm not doing what I was just doing. It's a bad situation. Because I think, did you guys see Bull this week, by the way?
No.
Ah, missed it.
Yeah, I missed it too.
This is a show you guys would like. You guys just don't even.
That guy is really fucking good.
The handsome guy?
Yeah, when he was on was it CSI before? No, he was on NCIS.
This week's episode was drama so much. I was sweating during it. I think it's why my dream was so scary, like dramatic. The show was so dramatic. This lady gets busted with all these CBD oils in Virginia. She's a doctor down there. Then they find out she gets busted. Virginia, you're not allowed to have it. She bought them from New York. CBD oils was banned. Blah blah blah. Did the whole thing. It was a good episode. I think you guys would like. It's a court show. It's a show about court cases.
I
don't
have
have
told
time.
you that I do think I really would enjoy it.
It's enjoyable.
I don't know how you have time to watch all these shows.
It's just one show.
Your brain,
It's the only show you talk about.
You should watch it. You should
your
watch The
brain
Good
might be
Doctor.
trying to write a movie in your dreams. So you should write these down.
The fact that I remember it so vividly, by the
Yeah.
way, is maybe my brain looking out for me.
Maybe it's writing a movie.
This
I
isn't
think. So
good.
far, it's starting off like a pretty good movie.
This isn't good. That means Pat is working 24/7 literally now. Like he's just gone into he takes no breaks.
How bad does that suck?
That sucks.
It's a gift and a curse.
Sucks for everybody.
What are you gonna do? I mean, you work hard. Next thing you know, you're working in your sleep. Next thing you know, you've got the prequel to Bane as a character because he got his jaw wired shut. From
We
sucking dicks
can
in jail.
edit some things out of my dream, right? Like I don't have to be
for sure.
sucking dicks in
Yeah,
the movie if we
can
actually
take
write
creative
the
license.
movie.
We don't have to stick to the dream exactly. What would we call it?
I don't know.
It wasn't me, cuz.
Oh, let's go.
Oh, he's banging each other.
Nerds. maybe two cousins.
Yeah.
One dead, one alive. You know what I mean? The story of a town with no name. It was out in the middle of nowhere, like desert type.
How'd the guy at the gas station die?
No
one knows?
No, it was like a Russian type situation. It was like undisclosed.
Was it Rip Rogers?
He was just sitting. No, Rip Rogers didn't kill anybody. It wasn't him dead at the gas station either. Good news. Stop by the K, give him a hug. But he was just slouched in front of like the garage, just sitting there.
Oh, so they sat him up like they wanted to buy a little
I like
time.
that.
because
Yeah.
It looked like he was hammered.
By the way, I didn't want to touch him because he looked dirty. I kicked him.
Oh, you incriminate
Oh,
yourself.
you did.
I kicked
No,
him.
that's
Why?
the move. The push with the foot.
I kicked him because I was like, sir, where do I pay?
Oh, okay.
Sir. Sir. Sir.
He was out cold.
Where do I pay?
So you
And he didn't answer. So I go over and I give him a little shove with
Little
the foot.
nudge.
Hat falls off, classic.
Oh.
Eyes closed, must be napping. Kick him harder.
Yeah.
Head
Nothing.
falls off.
Dead. Feel for pulse.
Oh, you touched him.
Touched him with my hand now. Because he's
Oh.
a dead guy. No more kicking a dead guy. Let's not be rude. Feel the pulse. Somehow, public payphone 911.
Wow.
Why didn't you?
Now
this
all
would
of a
be a
sudden,
good
I'm in
movie.
jail.
That's how it starts? Oh.
Why did you prepay at the pump?
There was no I didn't even get gas. Like, my bike is still sitting at that gas station.
Jesus.
It is out of gas right now.
I'm gonna go and live here and say it got towed. That shit got towed,
The
bro.
tow guy probably.
It's in the pound.
Who killed him? It was probably somebody setting me up, right? This is somebody framing. I'm framed for murder right now.
This is a classic whodunit. This is a real caper.
It's probably the sheriff, right? Probably the sheriff.
Definitely, I would say.
The guy, the
It might
sheriff,
just be a deputy.
sheriff who came arrest me on a horse. By the way,
Oh,
how awesome is
nice,
that?
Nice.
I did not shoot the deputy,
Sheriffs on horses don't kill people. They only solve crimes.
Yeah, they kill people early on
but
before
I
they're the
don't
sheriff.
get my break. I was in a van.
The
though.
sheriff's probably
That's
not
how they
really a
took you to
sheriff.
jail?
Yeah, like sheriff showed up on a horse. It was awesome. I was leaning on my bike, like super cool moment. I got my feet crossed out here in the desert, and I hang up the phone. I'm at my bike now. Dead guy, like my 4 o'clock. Okay, on the garage. There's nothing I can do. I don't know the guy. Like, I wish I cared, but I don't know. People die all the time. I don't know what
So you
you
just
want.
went and posed in front of him?
I just sat down. It would have been a good Instagram photo, I guess, but would have cropped the dead guy out. But it was the guy on the horse shows up. The sheriff shows
So
up.
you've
on
touched
a horse.
him, and you've taken a picture in front of the dead body. You
I didn't have a
incriminated
f-
yourself twice.
I couldn't take the picture because didn't have a long enough arm to get it all in. You know what I mean? I need an extendo.
That's
and I
how,
didn't
that's
have
how
a
you know
phone.
that Jesus isn't real, because if he was, we'd have twice as long arms so we could take full body selfies.
Dude, wait a minute.
Something to think
The
about.
sheriff is involved. That's why he knew to ride the horse instead of drive his car there, because he knew there was no way he's going to be able to get gas, because the gas guy was already dead. Well, suspicious.
So it's the sheriff's fault I'm sucking dicks?
I'm going to put it on him. Right now, he's my main suspect.
He shows up on the horse. Classic. Doesn't even listen to my story for more than 10 seconds. I'm like, I came in on the steel pony over there. Try to get some gas here. I did the whole thing. I don't know what words I exactly said to him. Ended with me doing one of these to the dead guy. One of these. I see Buddy here. And then I call you guys from that payphone over there. And then it immediately turns into a full line of questioning. And it's like, my fault, I killed the guy. And I'm like, how'd he die? Nobody knows. I'm in jail sucking dicks. Now we're in court. I'm representing myself. Objection. And then it's awake right before, am I guilty or innocent? I have no idea.
What?
I could be an undefeated trial defense attorney, by the way. I could be undefeated. I don't know.
Do you remember what color the sheriff's horse was?
Brown.
Oh, he's innocent then. He's definitely not the killer. If it was black, he would have been a dead giveaway.
Wow. Did you hear what Diggs just said?
Yeah, that sounds a little racist to me. Like all the black horses are bad horses.
Oh,
What kind of
racist
symbolism
Diggs.
is this, Diggs?
Watch a Western. If they're rolling around on a black horse, then they're
Yeah,
normally
every
the
Western
murderers.
made before 1950.
Also probably made by racist people.
I don't know what that joke means.
Wow, Diggs. It's going to be hard to hold your head up after that. You're saying black horses are meaner than brown horses?
Just the people who ride them.
What about the white
associated with
horses?
crime
Dig? Are
more.
those the best
They're
horses?
the worst.
Oh, nice try save there.
Brown's
nice
the
save.
best. If it's, brown's the best.
It wasn't very brown.
What can Brown do for you?
He had his tail braided.
now, mija.
He had the horse's tail braided, by the way. Now that I think about it, this guy and his horse really got along.
Did they go on spring break together and go on the beach and have that little?
I don't know where he came from, though, because there was no town. Like, I wasn't on a main street. I was out in the middle of nowhere, and he just jaunted up. I don't know where he came from. There had to be a main street, small town somewhere.
If it wasn't the sheriff, do you have any enemies that would want to frame you?
I don't think in my dream he does. Real life, Grigson probably.
That's what I was thinking.
Do
No
you
way,
ever
Grigson.
have reoccurring dreams? Like, there's a chance you could fall asleep again and pick up in this same
Well, that's
scenario.
what Sean said. Sean said this is potentially episode 1.
This could be a whole
Series.
He didn't realize how serious he was. Like, I've had that happen before.
I try to go back to sleep sometimes to finish off a dream, you know? I'm like, yo, let's go back in there, cuz. Let's get back in there round 2. Let's finish her off. Because I had to piss or something, you know? and then it never happens. It's just a 15-minute sleep session where I wake up miserable and more tired.
It never works.
The only time that works for me is when I'm dreaming what's on the TV. Then I can go in and out, and it picks back up because my brain's just kind of paraphrasing what's on the TV.
Rey Mysterio was in the courtroom at one point.
Todd just constantly dreams of Steven Seagal.
The man of Todd's dreams.
In Todd's dreams, he has a ponytail. Todd himself has one.
Todd has a ponytail?
Yeah, and he fights with knives when they're pointing down towards his body like this.
Like Zorro?
No, like Steven Seagal does.
I've never seen a Steven Seagal.
You've never seen Under
Yo,
Siege?
lucky you. Don't even start. If you
Why?
see it, run from it.
You get addicted to it? It's like
No,
once
he's
you
the
pop,
worst.
you can't stop?
No, he's just the worst. He's the worst fake martial artist
First
in the
of all,
game.
he's
Somehow
friends with
understand what you
Putin.
think
Have
you're
some
talking
respect.
Have a little respect for
Good
me.
thing
I'm
you didn't
Steven
take the White
Seagal.
Sox.
Did he make another Bitcoin, too? He made his own Bitcoin?
Ty got everybody thinking they can do impressions around here.
What's that, dude?
Ty makes me really feel like I can do impressions, too. So I just did my best Steven Seagal.
Let me hear it.
First of all, before you tell anybody to watch any of my movies, you better watch your fucking mouth. I'll take a knife out right now and fucking show you how we do knife fight.
That is pretty good.
It's pretty good. I've never heard Steven Seagal
It's
speak,
pretty good.
but in my eyes, like in my head, that's exactly how he sounds. So I thought you nailed it.
You're right. If I put my actual hair in a ponytail, I think I can be Steven Seagal.
And you got to wear those orange sunglasses. I always see photos of him on the internet. He's got orange sunglasses on. They're supposed to be glasses midday. Him and Dog the Bounty Hunter dress similar. In very similar fashion senses. It's pretty good. Oh, what a hacker about a Royals cousin. We're all watching baseball right now while this is happening. This is not a bad little pastime. I get it why they call it a pastime.
Be glad you didn't take that Sox bet, huh?
I saw that Morgan State. Yeah, I am. I see the Morgan State University thing right there behind the Baltimore Orioles stadium home plate. Let's talk about Michigan State. Hey, Foxy, you got a microphone on you? Michigan State is in a bad place. Bad place.
That's an understatement.
But school might get shut down.
Completely bankrupt.
It might get shut down.
They have so many lawyer fees and obviously all the terrible things that have happened.
And it's only getting worse.
It's
Like,
horrible. Everything just keeps popping off.
You legitimately might be the last thing to really come out of Michigan State that's good, because that school might get shut down.
I hope not, but
Do you think Magic Johnson will come in and save them?
no. So Magic Johnson has been known to not really give back all that much to Michigan State. He did a couple
Good,
years ago.
he's done enough.
And then Draymond Green kind of one-upped him right after he got a big contract in the NBA and threw them $2 million or something.
That's not called one up. That's called one dumbing him.
There you go.
Why are you giving money to a place that overcharges people to begin with and gets state funds, and the people running it are just watching a pedophile go to
But yeah,
work?
the most recent one was an ex-dean of one of the colleges as a part of all the sexual
Yeah, his
assault.
computer. He had stuff on his computer, videos on his computer. He was doing
it's not good. It just keeps piling on.
It's not good for the Michigan State alum.
No.
Would you say you went to a community college in Michigan if this all comes to be?
If I had known,
Will you always be proud to be a Michigan State alum?
oh no, yeah, I'll always be proud. But I grew up 20 minutes from there, so I love the sports teams more than I loved going there. If that makes sense.
I don't know, man. I don't know if I could say that.
Yeah, you might want to take it off the resume. It's one of the things. It's like a Penn State situation. It's like a Penn State situation, but way worse.
It's not good. And I don't know how to really say anything about it.
Except for Evan, you could tell that he kind of feels bad.
For sure,
Everyone
I
at
feel
Penn State
terrible.
was like, "Fuck you, not true.
Yeah,
never happened."
The sheeple at Penn State were very pro.
Yeah, there's no hiding this.
That cult would would go
Bad.
down for anything.
That's why that cult is. They got some powerful people in that cult, by the way.
Yeah.
Penn State has some pretty powerful humans on Earth, and when that Paterno thing comes out, I'll be interested to see the reaction from the sheeple of Penn State.
Can't wait.
I hate that school.
Do you really?
Yeah, mostly because they're a fucking cult.
They are a real cult, and that all came to be after the whole Sandusky thing and Paterno thing. But I don't like them because McQuarrie told me I was getting a scholarship, and then he said nope at the last second. I was like, well, why'd you make me drive here?
That is that is wild.
Why'd you make me drive all the way up here?
They could have called you.
Yeah, we have a house phone. It's on a rotary phone. Just give it a call, 412-793-7012. That was the house phone. Buzz
That's a little
that
injury
thing.
to insult.
Go ahead and buzz that, cuz. Now we got gas and a whole day. Wasted. Me and Tim McAfee. Tim was wearing overalls. It was awesome.
That was your guardian angel looking out for you. They're like, dude, you won't be able to go on the radio and talk about the glory days of where you went to college if you went to Penn State.
Yeah, you
Like,
gotta.
you know what
That's
I mean?
like Evan's not gonna be able to tell stories about Michigan State.
No, never.
Nah,
It's gonna be
I mean,
tough.
It's tough, yeah, exactly.
But
Everyone
I'm
just thinks-
assuming they're hiring a full PR firm to kind of flip it around, and it'll be changed into like the Michigan State University.
They hired some sort of media team to monitor all the victims' social media accounts.
So yeah, they spent like 500 some
$500,000.
thousand.
Yeah, so this is the most recent thing too with the football program that came out. ESPN did an article about all of these allegations coming out, and they used a photo from when Michigan State painted their field in honor of Mike Sadler, who was a punter at Michigan State. And so the coach came out and like Coach D'Antonio tweeted about it, like bashing ESPN. Everyone attacked ESPN. Just another thing for ESPN to get shit on by. It's a terrible move. Like that was a great. Like he was a really good Spartan. Everyone like knew him. He was funny. Like outstanding guy. 4.0.
Was it a car wreck?
Yes.
Yeah.
And ESPN.
Carrex got two really good punters there.
Yeah. Yep.
Mike Sadler and a kid from
I think Wisconsin.
Wisconsin. Sam Holt. Is that his name?
Was it Wisconsin or Nebraska?
Foltz.
Yeah.
Nebraska. Foltz.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Foltz, I believe, was his name. I was at that camp like a couple years in a row. I wasn't at the one where they crashed, but years before them, I was out there roaming around Wisconsin Whitewater, having a good old time. Sadler was supposed to be like a funny guy, right?
Yeah, he was hilarious. He was very good.
I enjoyed that.
We had a good run when I was there. The Rose Bowl, Cotton Bowl, and the playoff run. And I think it's going to be a long time before.
Look, get all that out now because like
Yeah.
you're not going to be able to brag about that. for
No,
long.
exactly.
Like people are going to ask you what school you went to, and you're going to have to say like Michigan State. You know what I mean? It's getting like that. It's not your fault either.
Nope.
It sucks for you and every student that overpaid to go there.
Yep.
Absolutely sucks that the people running it were just idiots.
They're awful.
It sucks. What's that, Vips?
Evan's a big Chippewa now. Go Central Michigan.
My brother goes there.
I think we're all in Minnesota.
Yeah.
I'm a Minnesota guy.
PJ Fleck.
And I think the reason why I like Minnesota and why everybody kind of agrees, because they're kind of unassuming. Nobody really hates Minnesota. You can't. You can't hate the Gophers. They got terrible colors.
Yeah, they have ugly
That maroon
uniforms.
color is rough.
You don't
Great
like
facilities.
I didn't mind the maroon and yellow hoodie,
that? I actually like it.
but I couldn't wear the whole. I couldn't.
By
My
its-
whole life could not be maroon
Purple
and
and
yellow.
yellow. Come
Maroon.
on. Yeah,
Have some respect.
whatever.
By itself, it's a terrible
yellow
color,
are
but with
way
that
cool.
gold, I think they somehow pull it off.
Let's go Mustangs.
We're all Mustangs here.
Purple and gold. Purple and gold.
Like the hickory
Vegas
jersey.
gold. We were Vegas gold.
That's a good combination, but that's a more reddish color.
That's like a McDonald's mix.
Yeah. But when you add that more blue into it, I don't know, man. It looks kind of goofy.
Oh, I like that little color matching. Tim McAfee Distribution. You for all of your color matching needs. Is this over going to hit in this Yankees Toronto game?
Oh yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
It's 2-0 in the second. What was it? 8.5. I bet the over.
Yep.
It's unbelievable. The question arrives today in the office,
Oh.
and we were forced to ask this question, but it really became quite a real discussion. How in the hell do you describe the Sour King burger sandwich from Burger King?
Sourdough King.
What'd you say?
Sourdough King
The Sourdough King sandwich.
from Burger King.
You've seen it on all social media. People asking, is this a sandwich or a burger? Ty Schmidt, you said it is a...
I believe it is a sandwich.
Okay, Diggs, you said it is a...
Burger.
But isn't a burger a sandwich? A
Yes.
burger is a sandwich. So
Yes.
what are we doing here?
Yeah.
Well, we talked about it and we came to the conclusion.
All burgers are sandwiches, but not all sandwiches are
Sourdough
burgers.
burger.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Say hamburger patty. It's burger patty.
Nick, what does the poll say on Instagram? Can you give us updated numbers?
It was overwhelmingly burger last time.
Yeah, but a burger is a sandwich.
a burger is a sandwich, but a sandwich isn't necessarily a burger.
What do you mean? The burger is just a piece. What do you think a burger is?
It's meat between
A
two
burger is a
pieces of
burger.
bread.
I think it's its own separate category.
We're 40% sandwich, 60% burger.
What are you talking about? A burger's its own category. What are you
It's-
talking about?
it's
It's, a
It's
sandwich.
its own bucket for sure.
It's its
1,500
own bucket,
votes
thank you.
for sandwich, 2,000, 2,100 here for burger.
Yeah, but they're both right. A burger is a sandwich.
They're different buckets.
No.
No, a burger is a sandwich. It's two breads smashing in, a bunch of stuff in between it. That is what a burger is. A burger is a sandwich.
Yeah, I mean, a sandwich, for this poll to actually be fair, you can't, obviously we know a burger's a sandwich, but what they're trying to say is it not a burger?
Correct.
Because it's sourdough bread instead of
Yeah.
the bun.
It's definitely still a burger. I
Yeah,
think.
100%.
Yeah, if you put,
The burger is the patty to me.
yes, it's the meat.
That's
It's
what
the
I-
choice.
yeah.
It's the choice in between.
So when you add bread,
It's a
it's automatically
sandwich.
a sandwich.
Now,
Yes,
if it's got some sliced deli meats, maybe some ham, you want to call it a fucking Cuban sandwich, then you do you. A Reuben, any of those are sandwiches.
Well,
Yes,
Diggs,
they
didn't
are.
you also say that it kind of looked like a Frisco melt? And if you would have thought of it as a Frisco melt, you would have said it was a sandwich and not a burger.
Yeah, but I think a Frisco melt
It's a burger.
is a burger as well. It comes
Made
from a
up of
place
burger
called
patties.
It's a wild situation.
this sourdough king. This sourdough king is a burger that is a sandwich,
Yes.
which is what every burger is. Because the buns are very different in every place you eat a burger anyway. So if we're going to compare the bun, why? Because it's not a roll.
Now the question is, what's the best bun?
The sourdough king is incredible, isn't it?
Oh,
you
yeah.
enjoyed the hell out of it.
Yeah, it is the best.
You enjoyed the hell out of it?
yes.
I think you have to try it, obviously. But when you do, let us know. Because it's for limited time only. You get to go look at this thing. They have a single and a double, right? Do they not?
Yes, we got both of them.
A
Now, this
single
is
and a double.
a limited time only deal, right,
At
Pat?
participating restaurants, based on pre-cooked patty weight, required if weight references are made as indicated in the note above.
God, it's right there on the TV.
No, it ain't.
Oh,
it's fun.
that's some.
But it looks
patty
just
melt, though.
That's competition. cuz.
Hey, so as far as sandwiches go, isn't the ice cream sandwich actually a cookie? An ice cream cookie?
no.
It's not bread,
No, because the
cookie.
top and the bottom are not crispy enough.
They're not cookies.
but it's made of the same material the cookie's made out of.
Well, that's just flour and egg.
So
and
you're
bread.
saying
It's
it's
not
just,
loaves of bread.
You're saying it's one extended cookie.
Yeah. If it was rounded, you wouldn't call it a sandwich. You would call it an ice cream cookie, like they sell at Dairy Queen.
Yeah.
But just because they make them rectangular shape, they want to call it a sandwich. I think that's bullshit.
But I call it an ice cream sandwich because the cookies are acting as the buns. And the ice cream is the sandwich part, which would be what the burger part would be.
Are we talking about the ones where it's a cookie and then ice cream and then a cookie?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
Oh, okay,
because
yeah.
you don't eat the other. Like if you separate the top and bottom in an ice cream sandwich, I never eat the top and bottom by themselves like that. Those cookies, though, you get those cookies on the side without the ice cream. That's what makes it an ice cream sandwich as opposed to.
But they
ice
call it
cream-
an ice cream cookie.
You're talking about the ones that are like gas station, right?
the long ones.
Yep.
In the yellow bags?
Yep.
When you
exactly.
say ice
That's
cream,
an ice cream sandwich. In my eyes, that's an ice cream
Okay.
sandwich. You're saying it's a what?
I think it's still an ice cream cookie because the ice cream cookie that they also sell is exactly that, except it's round shaped instead of rectangular.
so the one
I've never seen a rectangular one.
no.
You're talking about the
OG
Yeah,
ice
the
cream
Dairy
black,
Queen?
the black
Little
the
dots on it.
rectangle
That's
round.
not a cookie though.
That's a sub. That's more of a sub shape. Wow.
The one
I
that
don't
has
think.
the one that
ice
has
cream
like a
sandy.
soft brownie-like material on top and bottom.
See, I think the
It's
cookie.
tough.
That is an ice cream sandwich with the cookie, the round
Okay.
cookie on top and bottom. And
because it's built just the same way. As
the
a sandwich.
cookies are serving as the
Bun, or
the
bread,
bun.
yeah.
Squishing the ice cream in between, like a ham sandwich is a
Mm-hmm.
ham in between two pieces of whatever.
So under that theory, then, and this, I think this, you guys might have convinced me. You shouldn't call anything a cookie if it has anything in between two cookies. It's just because you sandwich together cookies.
Yes,
Which makes it a sandwich.
So is an Oreo a cream
I think
sandwich?
it's a cream sandwich.
the outsides are crunchy.
Todd, so happy we figured that out.
I call it an ice cream cookie sandwich. Is that okay?
I accept that.
No, with that one though, with the rectangular shape one that he's talking about.
Yeah, the skinny.
They do call that a ice cream sandwich.
Yeah, I do call that an ice cream sandwich.
Yeah, it's just a gimmick though.
I don't know.
And that's what people have to understand. When they come to this
AG.
podcast, we have to understand that we're tackling important issues.
Yeah.
we are.
You know?
Like the sourdough king.
Transition from
The sourdough king. You need to see it for yourself because it looks an awfully lot like a sandwich. I mean, it looks like a standard sandwich, but the burger's inside of it. So all of a sudden, it is a burger, which is a sandwich to begin with. So what are we even talking about?
No, Jesus.
Hey, I know the White Sox suck, but damn, their unis are clean.
Clean. You know, whenever
clean.
when I was a kid, they used to take out the right side of the O, and it would just say sex.
Oh,
You see that?
it does. It really does.
Yeah. I had a friend, my brother's friend Angelo used to do that.
That's hilarious.
He was the guy.
He had the Sox hat, and it would just say "sex" right on his forehead. He thought he was over. Rip Rogers. I respect that a lot.
I do like the baseball uniform.
You do like it?
Mm-hmm.
The long pant, right?
The long pant
Yeah,
changed
longs.
everything.
Who was the first person to do that?
Oh,
Ken
good
Griffey.
question.
I still like the old G just to the knee high socks.
Like this picture right here.
Who's
yeah,
that
that's my
golfer?
shit right there.
Who's that golfer that passed away? Payne.
Payne Stewart.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I understand rest in peace. He was a good guy, but I'm really happy golfers don't dress like that anymore. You know what I mean? Like I enjoy the transition to the long pants.
What's his name does sometimes?
I-
Bryson DeChambeau, doesn't he? Does he pull it up sometimes?
Rochambeau?
I've seen him do it.
Rochambeau?
DeChambeau.
How about some kid just driving from Rochester, New York here, right in
Yeah.
the middle of our show? He was good too.
Dude, those three, I couldn't believe it. I was like, wow.
Ian
that
was
fucking
good.
upper level righty
Yeah,
right there.
Ian was good, man. I'm a big fan of his. He's gonna be working for Ian Conway.
Campbell.
Campbell.
Oh, like Connor Campbell. I didn't get it because there's a guy that I miss. What is that human up to? Is he still alive, you think?
Cut his hair.
No.
Ripping darts.
Patty boy. That's how he started out his intern video.
Dude was the best.
All right, let's do some. Let's go ahead and launch some people into the weekend, Nick. Why don't you go ahead and do that?
Hey Nick,
All
let's.
right.
Because the work week can be complicated and confusing.
It can be.
A lot of things can be complicated and confusing. It's baseball season. I don't know all these rules. I don't know what all these people are doing. I see a lot of face masks. I see all these things happen. I see people in the crowd. I see Marlins man is in a very complicated and confusing situation. He could get tickets in a much simpler fashion if he just used the SeatGeek app. SeatGeek is the greatest ticket purchasing app on earth. It's not just for sports, it's for entertainment, it's for comedy, it's for music. You're alive, but are you living? Go experience something live. Is there anything like experiencing a live event, boys?
Nothing.
No.
You're there, you're making memories, you're telling stories, you're betting on things, you're having a good time. Maybe you're with your lady at a concert singing to each other. You're the one and the one. Honey, you're going to have sex that night. It could be anything. I mean, wow, old Kansas City Royals guy just caught a foul ball. You can't do that at home. You can't do that. You can do that
there's
in
another one
life.
up top.
Give it to your kid. Put it in the bedroom. It'll be something they remember forever. SeatGeek is the greatest ticket purchasing app on earth, and they're also gigantic supporters of this show and everything we got going on at Barstool Heartland. So I'm very thankful for them. They're sending us to WrestleMania. They gave us 6 tickets for WrestleMania.
Incredible.
So nice of them. I'm very thankful for SeatGeek. And if you are going to buy something and go to a live event, which I do recommend you do, you need to use SeatGeek. Promo code PAT for $10 off your first order on the SeatGeek app. Go experience some stuff. Go live a little bit. Let's have a fun summer. Let's have a fun spring. Shout out to SeatGeek for making everything simpler and for taking care of us for WrestleMania. So whenever you see the posts from us from WrestleMania, go ahead and just give them a share, even if you don't watch it. We appreciate that greatly. Anyways, the dumbest game show of all time wrapped up last night. We're thankful you did not watch, by the way.
Thank you.
Thank you for not watching. We had a certain amount of numbers that had to be seen. We hit them. Now we're 35% over top of them. Let's stop it. They don't watch it. We don't need any more views on this thing.
None.
None. You can go find them all right now on all of our social medias.
one.
But do not watch them. We do not need those numbers to keep going. No.
Stop it.
Stop.
All right, let's launch them Thank you. That's the one that got him. Don't watch it. 7:30ish it was aired last night, but you can find it on all of our social medias. Barstool Big Cat, Diggs, Sean Latham took on his team. It was incredible. A lot of funny stuff. Best episode we had ever created by what? Best episode we had ever created. And then I'm happy you did not watch it. Anyways, let's launch them into the weekend, Nick. This has been a fun week. We're very thankful that you've listened to us. Both.
What was that? What for? What was?
Did you see the guy's shirt? He had a what shirt on?
Oh, I thought it was a WB Mason commercial or whatever. I was like, okay.
This is good. No, they had a what shirt, Stone Cold Steve Austin shirt on in the crowd. You should be next to him and SeatGeek app. Let's go.
Records on my demo.
Okay.
Did y'all boys not get the memo? I do not stay at the Intercontinental.
They did something bad.
And anything I got is not a rental.
gave him
I
the
own
30
that motherfucker. Figured out
sheets
this
or
shit is simple.
Intercontinental?
My stock been going up like a crescendo. A bunch of handshakes. fakes for the fakes. But nigga, I do not wanna be friends though. I tell y'all motherfuckers, man, this shit is not a love song. It's a fucking stripper on a mid-world song. This a fucking boys forever hold a grudge song. Pop some fucking champagne in the tub song. Nigga, just because song. What's the move? Can I tell the truth? If I was doing this for you, then I have nothing left to prove. Nah, this for me though. I'm just trying to stay alive and take care of my people. And they don't have no award for that. Trophies. And they don't have no award for that. Shit don't come with trophies. Ain't no envelopes to open. I just do it cause I'm supposed to. Bitch, I go to dreams with a suitcase.
The whole thing.
I got my
His dreams and suitcase might have murder cases.
She like, I heard all your niggas stay where you stay. House so big I haven't seen them boys in 2 days. Bitch, I use a walkie-talkie just to get a beverage. I saw my parents split up right after the wedding.
It's a good song.
They told my ass to stay committed, fuck the credit. Yeah, it's from my peoples in the streets. And this thing right here. My toes gon' stop, your toes gon' drop. And then we gon' shut them down, open up shop. First we had them like, oh, now they like, no. Why, baby, that's a rough ride. My toes gon'
DMX should have paid his taxes, dog.
and then we gon' shut them down, open up shop. First we had them like, oh, now they like, no. Why, baby, that's a rough ride.
Can you pause that for a second?
Niggas wanna try, niggas wanna lie.
Did you see the tweet? Did you see the tweet that went, stop, drop, should have called H&R Block? That was incredible. That dude was good. All right, I'm sorry, we're back. DMX in jail for a year for tax fraud, by the way.
This song is on PlayStation Karaoke. I destroyed it.
He's gonna be a king in that jail, right?
Oh, yeah.
Luckiest cellmate in history.
You're right, the cellmate's just going to get barked at the whole time. Would have never thought he would have been poor with his accounting. By the way, would have never guessed that he would potentially have accounting issues. It's a pain in the ass. Taxes. It's a pain in. It takes so much. DMX is like, no. What's next, Nick?
Hold on, little girl. Show me what he's done to you. Stand up, little girl. Broken heart can't be that bad. It's true. Think the twist of both of you.
I never heard this song.
Come on, baby. Come on over. Let me be the one to show you. I'm the one who wants to be with you.
I don't hear the beginnings. I don't know.
Deep inside, I hope you feel it too. Waiting on a line of waiting on a line just to be the next to be with you.
Let's go!
I like how patient is the guy in this song waiting to be next.
It did look good.
This guy's literally in line in this song.
The beginning of the song is very wild. I mean, I did not know that was the beginning of the song. It's a good chorus, though.
Come on, baby, come on over. Let me be the one to her. I'm the one who wants to work. Yeah. Deep inside, I hope you feel it.
Can you curl a bunt foul? Can you curl a bunt foul? Like if a bunt's rolling down the third baseline? Pause that for a second. Whenever when a ball is rolling down the third baseline, can you curl that thing foul, or are you not allowed to?
Like with your mitt, could you?
Yeah,
keep
can you
scraping
wave
the
it?
dirt?
Can you fan it? Like there's one that maybe fan the flame a little bit. Like the guy just laid down a bunt in this Phillies game. and it was rolling right down the third baseline. And it was eerily close to rolling foul, and it was obvious that that's what the dude was letting it do. Can you fan that thing foul or no?
I don't think so, but if you don't touch it, I mean, basically
Yeah,
it's...
as long as you don't touch the ball.
I've never really seen a guy in the pros do it.
Do you think they scout that? Like if you're a good fanner?
They might.
If you have an extra big mitt,
Hey, listen,
you can make wind.
tell you what, put me at third base, coach. I'm a great fanner.
I'll blow the ball right out of bounds.
You fan it, not blow it. Not blow it, Sean. Don't get down there and start blowing. Good song selection there at the beginning. I thought you lost me, though, to be honest with you. Tell me what he did to you, girl. That was interesting.
Soldier boy, tell him.
The dance flow silly, the ladies gon' feel me, the fellas in the
Let's
back,
go.
and they twisting up a belly. Get silly, 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 get silly. Get the dance flow silly, the ladies gon' feel me, the fellas in the back, and they twisting up a belly. The dance flow silly, the ladies gon' feel me, the fellas in the back, and they twisting up a belly. Okay, my chain too silly, okay, my wrist too silly. Okay, the girls throw me fish 'cause my rims big willy. Okay, my ride too silly, okay, I ride too silly. Okay, with pork fantastic, 'cause I got a dilly. 'Cause now
He's got a dilly.
okay, forget a
Dilly,
rubber
dilly.
band.
Dilly, this guy.
Put a rubber band around
Thrilly
her
dilly.
belly. I be wildin' on
I'm
the
surprised
island somewhere just like Gilbert.
Thrill Ride has not used silly
like
like this at this.
Dixon's over here in his jersey like he just had a stand-up double.
The reason why you
Barry Bowen inspired
Second
jersey.
base.
What's next, Nick?
That was all I had.
Can you play that one song where there was like it was an animated music video? Yeah, them. That one.
Absolutely.
Feel good there. Yeah, that one. Yep, that one. I thought that song was coming. Look at this little fella. They let little people play.
You saw that ball curve?
Who's this guy? He's a little person. This is a good song. Yeah. Very animated music video. Jake Bass could probably do this music video. I think he could. Good for him. Lady on her phone right behind him. This is a good song.
Santa's breaking down on a camel's back. They just have to go 'cause they don't know where. So all you fill the streets is appealing to see. You won't get on the county 'cause you're never free. You got a new horizon, it's a family.
Can you put on some Tom Petty?
Town where we never smile.
Tom Petty.
All I wanna hear is the message beep. My dreams, they gotta kiss me 'cause I don't get sleep, no. Windmill, windmill for the land, I'm forever hanging and take it all out on your stride. It is taking falling down. Love forever, love is free. Let's turn forever, you and me. Windmill, windmill
Tom Petty.
for the land, it's everybody in.
Oh. I heard that little DJ scratch there. Right into this. This is good.
She grew up in an Indiana town, had a good-looking mom who never was around, but she grew up tall and she grew up right with them Indiana boys on an Indiana night.
Such a good song. It just feels good, this song. It just feels good.
But she moved down here at the age of 18. She blew the boys away, it was more than they'd seen. I was introduced and we both started grooving. She said, I dig you, baby.
Him
but
and
I
Mary
got
Jane
to
just
get
started
moving."
grooving, by the way. On. They were just grooving together. It was just those two. Like, hey, you and me, I'm gonna get a bowl of bong. We're gonna groove.
Let's dance with Mary Jane.
Huh?
One more time to kill the pain. town again.
Would be really cool to be able to play the harmonica. Blues Traveler.
Neil Young.
Bob Dylan. Tired of going down, tired of myself, tired of this time. Oh my, oh hell yeah, gotta put on that party dress.
Robert California.
Who?
Robert California is a good harmonica player.
Of course he was. The Orioles have a beaver as their mascot? Is that what that was?
It should be an Oriole.
Train is singing. Oh. It's not Train. It's on me. I guess it'd be cool to play any instrument. Now that I think about it, I said harmonica earlier, but I think any instrument's good.
How do you feel about the accordion?
Except for the accordion.
Okay, all right. Weird Al.
I think I need a lot of PP. I want to be able to walk in any room and just start playing rockin' piano. Or drunk as fuck at a bar.
Also not the French horn either.
Oh mama, oh hell yeah, you gotta put on that party dress. Like Howl at the Moon, you walk into Howl at the Moon, you're like, Cuzzy, here's $10. The hell out of the way.
Is electric guitar the coolest instrument though?
Or bass.
Yeah.
I think electric guitar probably.
Yeah.
I saw this sketch from College Humor where they had a fucking bassist talking to a room full of bassists about how to become cooler so that the girls will fuck more than just the lead singer and the guitarist.
Bassist is... If you put on White Stripes, Seven Nation Army, there's a bassist. And also Flea, right? Flea or Fly?
Yeah.
Flea? At the Super Bowl, though, he's unplugged. It wasn't him. He did not like that, I don't think.
He's a rat! He's a rat!
Flea? Yeah, we're on an audio podcast.
Oh, that's right. They can't see this at home. I gotta remember
Just
that.
pointed at a gopher on this TV. And on that note, you playing White Stripes, Seven Nation Army?
You got it, buddy.
Yeah, I like that. We'll go out with that one. Hey. That one right there. That tickles me where my taint is.
Right in the gooch.
I know you're not a big fan of the city of Baltimore, but when they were really good at football and we played there and the whole place was doing this, it was awesome.
They weren't the first people to do this.
One of the coolest moments I've ever been a part of. What's that?
So they were not the first people to do
They were
this.
by far the best. Everybody knows that I strongly recommend ShipStation. When you're selling online, getting your orders out the door quickly can be very tough. That's why you need ShipStation.com. It's the fast and easy way to manage and ship your orders all from one place. ShipStation helps you get orders out quickly and keep customers happy. The whole world is about keeping the customers happy. It's one of those things where if the customers are happy, what are Yeah. I mean, it was a good song, but I thought he was turning it down into Thing, but I thought it was just coming right into this one. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that could happen.
Into that one. Because this is an incredible bass riff. Can you turn it back up? Yeah, that's a really good. It can go back on. It's a really good bass riff. Mm-hmm. But what a great company is ShipStation. I recommend it strongly. Whether you're using Shopify, Squarespace, Etsy, BigCommerce, WooCommerce, or over 75 other popular selling channels, ShipStation brings all your orders into one simple interface, making them really easy to manage from any device, even from your cell phone. Then, use ShipStation to create shipping labels for all the top carriers, including UPS, FedEx, and USPS. PS.
Oh.
This is where you need to go.
Yeah.
PSS, which I'm not sure what that means. What does that mean?
It's just another S.
What does PS mean?
Persuasion. Postscript.
Persuasion. 2 words, he said. Persuasion's 2 words.
And postscript.
With ShipStation, you'll ship more in less time with the best rates available. No wonder ShipStation is the #1 choice of all online sellers. Right now, you can try ShipStation for free for 30 days and get an additional month free only if you use my promo code McAfee. That's 2 months of keeping your customers happy with ShipStation. We use ShipStation here whenever we started selling out of the office.
Yep.
At the beginning, it was incredible. Customers were happy. We had repeat customers that kept it going. ShipStation found the best shipping rates for us. They did it for us, took care of it, made it happen, and we're very thankful for them. Go to ShipStation.com, but before you do anything else, once you get there, click on the microphone at the top of the homepage and type in McAfee. That's ShipStation.com. Enter McAfee after you clicking on the microphone. ShipStation. Make ship happen. Everybody can be their own business. You got a couple followers, people want to buy merch.
Yep.
Let ShipStation take care of it. Let them handle the
Ins and outs.
everything. Yep.
The logistics.
The logistics of it. I think it's called fulfillment. I believe.
fulfillment services.
The fulfillment of your orders. Let ShipStation take care of it. Become your own merch company. Maybe you are a company that needs to ship something. ShipStation.com. Go tap on a microphone. Use promo code McAfee. Get 2 months free. It is the greatest. It's the best. They make everything easier. You run your own business. Be your own boss. You ought to start somewhere. Start now with ShipStation.com. Make ship happen. What's up, Diggs?
No, I got nothing.
From at Tactical Diggs, at Ty Schmidt, at DJ Fibbert, at Sean Latham, at Evan Foxy, at Nick Morado, at Tom McComas, and myself, we're so thankful for the week that we had. We hope you enjoyed the hell out of it. It was a busy one. We had the dumbest game show in history that you should not have watched yet again. Do not watch it. If you haven't seen it, we do not need you to watch it. A lot of people are heralding it as the greatest dumb thing they've ever seen on the internet. The greatest dumb thing they've ever seen on the internet. A lot of people talk about that. But you should not watch it. We do not need you to. Please don't, actually, now that we think about it. Other than that, House Battle, presented by Blue, Sirius shows, Heartland Radio podcast, Monday, Wednesday, my podcast, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Sirius every day, Snipe Sally, $20 Chef, Things You Missed, and I think Quick Hits with Diggs is going to get a new co-host, myself, and I think that's going to return soon as well. I think it's going to be Quick Hits with Pat and Diggs. We'll work on the name.
The
It's
name
a working
doesn't matter.
name. It's a working name. But we'll figure it out. Life is good. Have an incredible weekend. We're so thankful you choose to listen to us. Big thank you to ShipStation. Big thank you to SeatGeek. And big thank you to Burger King. Is it a sandwich or a burger? A burger is a sandwich. So who cares? But you tell us. Limited time only. Go ahead and check it out. That's been the Pat McAfee Show. Hope you have a great day and a great weekend. We'll see you on Monday at Sirius and on Heartland Radio Podcast and on this show next Tuesday. Cheers.